And back here on the debt and currency market, here is Jibola Aero Phillips, head FX trading, FBN Quest Merchant Bank. Good morning, Jibola.
Good morning.
So are you traders worried about what is happening on the global oil market and what the implications might be on the currency market?
Absolutely. And that's going to have, the market's worried about the effect that's going to have on our crude oil prices, even though that speaks to WTI, but we know the ricochet effect that would have around all the other benchmarks and what that will cost to our FX reserves, as well as our earnings in foreign currency in the country. The market as it is right now is already quite liquid, and that's why you're seeing a lot of rates, jump to these levels, this record highs that you've seen. So yeah, market is keeping a very, very good eye on what's happening in the global oil prices. Right.
So, what is the Naira trading as of today?
The market is trading sub 400, around 390 thereabouts. Our new market in itself is around 380, 385, 386 levels. We've been at that level for quite a while, but more of the illiquidity because there's a lot of supply right now. So that market has been hovering around the 385 to 387 levels right now.
I'll talk to us about yesterday's trading session at the fixed income segment. Investors seem to reinvest leftovers from last week's maturities.
Yes, we've seen a lot of that in recent times, and then because of the prevailing liquidity in the market as well, we've seen a lot of reinvestment, both in the treasury bill market, especially in the short end of the curve, but that has now even spread across all maturities. We have a bond auction slated for tomorrow. We've seen that the secondary market rates have dropped slightly, so we expect that the rate at the bond auction should print slightly lower tomorrow. About 60 billion is an offer across the three maturities.
And treasurers and dealers like you seem to have been more strategic on bonds and automobiles. What's the push of this development?
Again, like I had mentioned, it's more of the prevailing liquidity. Again, because we don't have, we're not seeing the volumes that we used typically see because of the global pandemic. So you have to really be strategic in what you're picking up. And then because there's so much liquidity overhang in the system right now, some of the easing has been done by federal government as well as in conjunction with CBN, and then as well as some of the restrictions that are, that the large PFAs with the cash, some of those restrictions that are unable to invest in automobile. You've seen that has, has an impact in the fixed income market as a whole. The OMO auction of last week, there was an improvement. Before now, we had seen that that has not been picked up by a lot of people that qualify for that. But last week we saw that demand was in excess of the amount that was supplied by CBN, so that was a good sign, just to show that things have slightly picked up in the fixed income market, especially on the OMO side of things.
So how much of buy side does the market pose to traders today?
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Say that again.
How much of buy side does the market pose to traders today? Quite an amount. The big play is really on what's going to happen in the bond auction tomorrow. Again, like I mentioned, there's been so much going on in the secondary market in that yields have dropped slightly. So we're keeping an eye on where that's going to be printed. There's been so much activity on the 10-year maturity, especially. We've seen very, very good pickup on, from large institutional investors. I suspect that will be PFAs. So we hope we're trying to see, even though the 10-year is not on offer tomorrow, but we're trying to see where the 15-year, for instance, which is pretty close to it, or the 5-year, which is close to it, where that's going to print at tomorrow's auction. Right, thank you very much for your time. Jibola Aero Phillips, head FX trading at FBN Quest Merchant Bank. And that's a wrap on the program today. Thank you for watching. I'm Chimeze Obi. You're welcome.